Hello and welcome to IBPS Winners, your one-stop destination for banking exam preparation. In today's video, we are going to discuss the banking and financial current affairs for the month of January 2022. The first question is, how many digits are there in the Hallmark unique identification number? Your options are 5, 6, 7 or 11. I'll give you 5 seconds time to guess the correct answer. I guess I have given you enough time to guess the correct answer. So the correct answer is 6. There are 6 digits in the Hallmark unique identification number. Now we'll get into what is this. The Hallmark unique identification number, also known as HUID. This gives every piece of jewelry a traceability and distinct identity number. Hallmark is known to give the purity mark to the jewelries in India. You can read more details in the given slide. The PDF will be uploaded on our Telegram channel. The second question is, RBI has implemented prompt corrective actions framework for NBFCs from which of the following month? It can be in future or it might have happened earlier this year. From the given options, please select your answer and then I'll give you the correct answer. January 2022, November 21, October 22 or the other month. The correct answer is October 2022. RBI has given this prompt corrective action framework to make sure that there are no foul play in the banking system. This framework was introduced in 2002 to make sure there is early intervention from the RBI for the banks and financial institutes who have poor asset quality and they don't get into more trouble. There are 3 trigger points which determine if PCA framework applies to a financial institute or not. The first one is CRAR, capital to risk weighted asset ratio. If it falls below 9%, a bank or financial institute has to get into this framework. Second is non-performing assets if they are in the range of 10 to 15%, and the third is return on assets if it falls below 0.25%. The PCA framework makes sure that a NBFC who is non-deposit taking doesn't fall in bad spiral. So let's move to our next question so that we can move ahead in our current affair journey. I hope this information will be sufficient for you from the exam point of view, and you can find the PDF of the same on our Telegram channel, which is flashed somewhere on the screen. You can go there and get the PDF as soon as possible and read more about it. You can also substantiate the given information from the official website of RBI, where the notification for the PCA framework is given in the month of December. So the third question is, which regulatory body has made integrated Ombudsman scheme effective from 12th of November 2021? So is it SEBI, Finance Ministry, RBI or NPCI? You can mark your correct answer in your register copy or somewhere, and then I'll give you the correct answer after 10 seconds, which is sufficient time to guess a correct answer in general awareness or current affairs segment. So the current answer for this is RBI. Integrated Ombudsman Scheme has merged 3 Ombudsman schemes of RBI, which are Banking Ombudsman Scheme from 2006, the Ombudsman Scheme of NBFC of 2018, and Ombudsman Scheme of Digital Transaction 2019. Pradhan Mantri Modi has announced this scheme, and this is for customer problem resolution, also known as grievance readdressal. There will be one portal, one email address, and one postal address to resolve the customer complaints. Remember that RBI has had 20 ombudsman offices across the country. An ombudsman is a person who is appointed by the government to resolve the problems between financial institutes like banks, NBFCs, and others, and the customers, the retail customers who go to the branches, and if they face any kind of issue, they can go to the ombudsman after a given time and get their problem resolved if the banks are not acting on their problems as required. Ombudsman is like a lokpal, or a person who is appointed by government, and he has no bias against any of the parties. The third question is, what is the minimum investment in floating rate saving bonds? 1 lakh, 20,000, 50,000, or 1,000. I'll also share the maximum investment limit and more details in the upcoming slides with you. Right now, please try to guess the answer. So the correct answer is D, 1,000. Let's move ahead and get into the details. RBI introduced this floating rate savings bond, which is a taxable debt instrument with the interest rate of 7.15% in 2020. Although the rate of interest is not fixed and it will fluctuate with time, but RBI will try to keep it somewhere near to 7.15%. The minimum investment can be 1,000 rupees. However, there is no limit for the maximum amount, and the interest is paid half yearly basis. There is also a lock-in period of 7 years for the people who are investing in it but are below the age of 60. There are different lock-in periods for people whose age is 70 and 80, which is respectively 6 years and 5 years. So you can read more about it on RBI's website. We'll share more links with you in the description so that you can substantiate the details of the questions given in this video. I guess this is enough information for you, and we'll move ahead to the next question, which is, what is the increased time limit for Pradhan Mantri Garib Kalyan Anna Yojana? The time is given in the options. Guess the correct month till when this will be effective. I guess I have given you enough time to guess what will be the time limit for the Pradhan Mantri Garib Kalyan Anna Yojana, which was launched in the times of COVID. So the correct answer is March 2022. This Yojana or scheme has gotten an extension of 4 months from the December 2021 to March 2022 under the circumstances of COVID third wave. As you can see in the details, 5 kg of grain per person and per month free of cost is given to the beneficiaries covered under National Food Security Act scheme. They are also eligible for direct benefit transfer in banks. The nodal ministry for this is Ministry of Finance. Currently, we are in the phase 5 of Pradhan Mantri Garib Kalyan Anna Yojana. The people who are hit the hardest by the COVID and can't get money or food, if not provided by the government, are given a certain amount of food, grain, pulses in this scheme. Moving to the next question, legal entity identifier is a 20-digit code required for cross-border transaction about what amount of money? The options are 5 crore, 10 crore, 50 crore and 100 crore. Try to guess the answer in 5 to 10 seconds. So the correct answer is 50 crore rupees. Legal entity identifier is a 20 character alphanumeric code which is by ISO, International Organization for Standardization. This enables the government to make sure that participating entities are legal in a financial transaction. So any amount above 50 crore from October 2022, companies will have to quote the legal entity identifier number for those if there is any cross-border transaction above this amount. The process to make ATM credit cards more secure by making sure that no merchant have your sensitive and confidential details like CVV, expiry date, etc. What is this process called? Tokenization, card saver, masking, or hidden details. You must have heard about this process in recent news. So the correct answer is tokenization A. Tokenization is a process of making sure that the sensitive information is represented in tokens. I have added an image from which you can understand how it works. So, whenever you purchase something from a merchant, tokens of your sensitive information are created for that particular merchant. And that can't be used by the merchant. They are in encrypted form, so he can't make any wrong use of it. You can see the image and get a knack of the concept of tokenization through it. I'll give you a moment to see this. Moving to the next question, what is the revised limit of ways and means advances? WMM. The options are 20,000 crore, 10,000 crore, 50,000 crore, or 100 crore. So the revised limit is 50,000 crore for the month given October 2021 to March 2022. Government of India in consultation with RBI has made sure that the limit for the second half of the financial year 2021 to 22 remains fixed at 50,000 crore. This was introduced in 1997 and this gives government an facility to avail immediate cash from RBI, but they have to return the amount within 90 days. And the interest rate is existing repo rate. This is under the section 17(5) of RBI Act 1934. You can read more details about WMA from the RBI's website, where really good details of the provision are given by RBI. Always make sure that you read the details from an authorized source because there is a lot of misinformation and outdated information on the internet about the things you read in the banking awareness. If you found this video informational, make sure that you like, share, and subscribe to the channel IBPS Winners. Also, find the PDF on our Telegram channel for the same video.